In the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah and about, lived very, very wicked, unrighteous men. They were greedy, filthy, pride and violent. They would not stretch their arms to give to the poor, and neither did they welcome travelers. Being filled with violent men, Sodom was very hostile unto all the visitors and pilgrims. Coming out alive, would they testify that Sodom was just not a city of normal, human beings. Near the plains of Sodom lived a righteous man called Abraham. 3 men appeared to him, and he ran over to them that he would prepare a meal for them. He asked his wife to prepare for them, and also prepared a calf and set it before them. One of the men then told Abraham that his wife would give birth after a year's time, but as she heard it she laughed to herself because she was beyond the age of conceiving. Then the man asked if anything was impossible for the Lord. She denied that she laughed, but the man said, "No, you did laugh." Setting their eyes towards Sodom, the man said, "Shall I hide what I intend to do from Abraham, since Abraham is going to become a very great nation?" The other 2 men, who were actually angels in disguise, walked past them heading towards Sodom. The man then told Abraham that he had come to visit Sodom and Gomorrah and to confirm if everyone had committed the sins according to the crying wickedness of the cities. Then Abraham forbade the man that he would not destroy both the righteous and the unrighteous together. Then Abraham asked the Lord, if perhaps he finds only 50 righteous men in Sodom, would he destroy it? The man said, "No. If I find 50 righteous people, then I will not destroy it for the sake of the 50. Then Abraham pleaded once more, perhaps, if the Lord would find 40, again 30. Pleaded for 20 and even 10 people. That would the Lord spare the city if he would find only 10 righteous souls. But the man said to Abraham, "If I find 10 righteous people in the city, I will not destroy the city because of the 10 righteous people." And yet, as they spoke, meanwhile, in the cities, they sacrificed to idols, killed, lusted one after the other, abused, boasted, and were merciless people. Then a nephew of Abraham saw the 2 men as he sat by the gate and begged that they would sleep under his roof for the night. And they dined, but just before they could go to sleep, the men of Sodom spread the rumor that 2 men were entered into the city. And they came around Lot's house. The men of Sodom shouted that the men would come out so that they would make love with them. But Lot pleaded that they would rather take his 2 virgin daughters and do whatever they would desire with them, but not to touch the 2 men inside his house. And the men insisted, telling Lot to move out of the way, saying he was also a foreigner and they would do him worse than what they want to do to the 2 men. The 2 angels then dragged Lot back into the house and shut the door, causing blindness to the men outside so that they would not see where the door was. At dawn, the 2 angels told Lot to take his friends and relatives out of the city immediately, for they were going to destroy it. When Lot told his sons-in-law to be, they thought that Lot was joking, and as Lot delayed, the 2 angels dragged him and his family out of the city, and told them to run, and not to look back, for the end was now. However, Lot's wife looked back, and she turned into a pillar of salt. Abraham then rose and ran to see if the Lord had destroyed the cities.